and are fully qualified and prepared to receive their high school diplomas.
Thank you, Ms. Carter. It is with sincere pleasure that on behalf of the Board of Education, I accept the members of the class of 2014 from you, fully certified and qualified to receive their Novi high school diploma. Good evening, seniors. Tonight I address my comments to you because we have communicated back and forth throughout this year. In the hallways and in the lunchroom and on the fields and the courts and the auditorium at Novi High School. But more often than not through Twitter. As you begged me to cancel school. I've had requests from you and those whom you sit next to this evening, really more like demands, to cancel school this year because of the snow and the cold and even the rain. I've appreciated your sense of humor. I've appreciated your desire to be safe. But come on. And I quote a tweet from one of you, "Is it possible to have a rain day?" Well, your sincerity was appreciated. Your request did seem a little desperate at times. So tonight I come to you to have one last chance to speak with you. There are very few sure things in life, but here is one that I know to be true. Seniors, you do not care what I have to say You may be surprised that I say this to you, but you and I know that it is true. But as your superintendent, I can ignore your wishes. Just as I did with your pleas for more snow or cold or rain days. But mercifully, I will be brief this evening. At some point in your life, you will look back and find a picture that looks like this. This is taken in 1961, my friend Woody and I, as we started school. Today, your parents more likely have a picture that looks like this. Or this. Pictures of my sons as they went off to school. As you look at these pictures and remember pictures that you have that look eerily similar to these, you may not recognize their significance to you. To you, they are just pictures, cute or embarrassing or unremarkable. But to your parents, they are pictures that represent a magical, metaphysical property. Time does indeed fly. When your parents look at pictures like these, they cannot believe that you, their baby, the one that they used to read to, the one that they used to rock to sleep, the one that they comforted, the one that they sent off to kindergarten, is now graduating from high school. But to your credit, you have done your best this past year to convince your parents that you should not live at home. You have been late. You have not arrived at school on time. You may have left early. You text at all hours of the night and day. You sit at the table with your phone in front of you. You have tested your parents' patience. You have come close to wearing out your welcome. You have tried to exert your independence. Tonight, I would ask you to do one more thing. Thank your parents. They are not perfect. They do not have all the answers. They have made mistakes. But they have tried their best to love you, to teach you, to help you grow. And tonight, they are proud that you will soon be a graduate from Novi High School. So after the ceremony ends this evening and you look for them in the hallway or outside this hall, hug them and say thank you. Novi High School seniors, you will make mistakes on the journey of your life. You will make fashion mistakes. You will make hair mistakes. you will more likely make other more significant mistakes on the journey of your life. I am here this evening to remind you that the mistakes are not fatal and they are certainly not final. So when you find yourself in positions like this, that is me in the middle being carried by my college fraternity brothers as they took me down to throw me in the pond at school. There's a long, long story with that we do not need to go into this evening. Or you might look like this. Your wife will ask you to do things that you certainly do not want to do. But don't despair. When you receive that failing grade in college, or when you receive that first poor performance review of your job, or when you forget your significant other's significant day, don't tell yourself that you are a failure or believe that you are the worst person on the face of the earth. Instead, do what you have done at Novi High School. Find a way to succeed. At Novi High School, you have had to learn how to navigate the lunchroom and the hallways. Some of you were cut from one sport only to find your true calling in another. Some of you discovered your passions in high school that you did not know before high school started. You have failed a test, missed an assignment, turned in a paper that was less than your best work. Your passions have changed, your perspective has changed, your belief about yourself has changed. What should not change is your willingness to try. Novi High School seniors, tonight my final words of encouragement to you are this: do not give up. You will find your way. For some, the path will become instantly clear. For others, you will wander through the wilderness, taking the scenic route, if you will. But if you commit to grit, if you understand that you control the road on which you will travel, you will find your way. You are an outstanding, interesting, colorful, courageous, hopeful group of students. In a few minutes, you will be graduates. I applaud you, the class of 2014. And now, mercifully, it is time for me to be quiet. And for you, the class of 2014, to receive your diplomas. After I finish speaking, I invite Principal Nicole Carter and representatives from the Novi Community School District Board of Education to join me at the diploma table to begin the distribution of diplomas. To get us started, please welcome class sponsors, Mr. Lee Bonner and Ms. Yashshree in absentia.